instructor at CrossFit Irvine. So this is Tuesday, right after the plane going over. Anyway, so we just were at the CrossFit Games all weekend, and we are totally sick of CrossFit. So we're going to switch it up. I was just about to say, just kidding. We will never get sick of CrossFit. Never. Don't even think about it. So, but we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to do some yoga tonight, and we're going to have Tina explain to us how to do the yoga. I'm going to kind of go through why it might be good for you and what injuries it can help with. So, first thing we're going to start with is child's pose. So, a lot of times we get lower back pain from overextending too much. So, giving pull-ups, being overextended when we're in that overhead position on our lifts, which is not okay, but some of you are going to do it anyway. So we're going to go through child's pose. I'm going to have Tina explain it and basically what's happening in the spine.
So there's two positions for your feet. My preferred way is big toes together and knees spread wide. But if that's not comfortable, then some people prefer to have their knees together. Either way is all right, but for this pose, I'm going to recommend that you do knees wide so that when you come forward and walk your hands forward, you can really let your chest open up to the mat. So the idea is to extend your spine. So when we walk our hands out, we want length in our spine, but without hyperextension. So to prevent that, to counteract all of that hyperextension, what we're going to do is reach your tailbone long behind your heels while you reach forward, which lengthens, but also counters that hyperextension. So by pressing your pelvis down and away and lengthening your spine, you kind of counteract all of that hyperextension. And what I do, actually, I'm going to have you come in and take that pose, and then I'll show you what I do if you have some coaching. So big toes together, knees spread wide, even as wide as the mat. Reach your arms out long in front of you. And keep walking your arms out long and really kind of lengthen your spine. And now what I want you to do is reach your tailbone long behind your heels and see how this counteracts all that hyperextension that we find ourselves doing. And if there's a coach around, or we can help by having the athlete press firmly into the mat, all the fingers pressing, and then lengthening the spine here, and then help lengthen by pressing down on the tailbone. How does that feel? Good? Feels good? Alright. So there's some modifications that we can do to this. Why don't you go ahead and
Great, thank you, Tina. So cool, as a PT, sometimes I see a bunch of yogis, and what I see with CrossFitters and the trying to do yoga, you get a lot of biceps tendonitis, sometimes shoulder impingement. So getting into that overhead position and pressing down, a lot of times I see people that get pain either in the front or the back. So what I have them do in that case, if it's on one side, I'm just going to have them, rather than putting their palm down, just put their palm up when they're in that resting position. So it'll look like this. You're going to bring it down. You still do everything as long as there's no pain.
One thing that I do also recommend is having the hands shoulder width apart to open up. How does that feel? So more or less depending on the athlete's needs. But kind of the same thing. One side or the other side, you can turn both sides.
Good. So that's gonna another plane. So that's gonna open up that lat, and it's gonna put the shoulder in a more externally rotated position, so there's no pain. So that's it for now.
Child's pose.
Namaste.